This is the story of a man who once dreamt of being a superhero and a boy in need of a real-life hero, and how his dream and his need came together. At the age when many preteen kids are dreaming of being a sports star, a music legend, or a firefighter, Parker Cornell wanted to be a superhero. He amended that dream to Navy SEAL.
As soon as I figured out that I couldn't actually be a superhero, that was what I decided. That was the closest thing. And I had family members that were in the SEAL teams, and so it was just clear cut.
In his early 20s and determined, Cornell worked hard, becoming a SEAL team member. But in a drill like this one, Cornell fell out of the helicopter and suffered a head injury. What doctors found while examining his wounds was worse than expected.
Being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis as a result of what they found through the brain imagery, it was definitely a hard pill to swallow.
Two years ago, at 10 years old, Caden Timmer and his younger sister Talia were typically active, outdoors-loving kids. Caden played all the sports, and Talia looked up to her big brother. But that's when the Timmers noticed Caden wasn't his energetic self. At Rady Children's Hospital, Caden was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
Then we were told Caden will not be leaving this hospital for a month and won't be going back to school for a year. The fact that you can't go back to school and you can't hang out with your friends is a really difficult thing to hear. And your family, I mean, during that time it was flu season, so his sister wasn't allowed up in the room for that whole month. So it was a shock.
All right, Caden, let's get you in this one.
Check, check,
Check, check. All right, dude, have fun. Get it going.
So how did the paths of the Navy SEAL, challenged with multiple sclerosis, and the 10-year-old cancer patient from Rady Children's Hospital come together? Well, they met at Poway's indoor rock climbing venue Vertical Hold. That's where an organization named One Summit was holding one of its Climb for Courage events.
Good job, buddy.
During the event, the SEALs helped patients and their siblings accomplish climbs the kids didn't think were possible.
I thought that it would be very tough for me to climb again without Parker helping me climb and just being able to think, oh, I can do this, I can do this. And then once you get to the top, you feel so good.
After the event, the SEALs and patients are encouraged to stay in touch, sort of like electronic pen pals. And they did.
That was fun.
Nice.
He's more like a big brother to me because he's really helped me so much through this, and he really inspires me a lot.
All right, which one do you think we should hit next?
Let's see if what Talia chooses.
He always has positive attitude, and he always tells you you can do it. Just don't give up.
Thanks to One Summit's Climb for Courage, the Timmers saw change in both Caden and Talia.
For her to see him strong again, that really was a turning point. And for Caden to be able to feel strong and capable of achieving something like that, even though he didn't always feel 100%, that feeling of accomplishment afterward really stayed with him and motivated him.
All right, ready to come down? All right, nice and easy, I got you.
Now that I've kind of gone towards the end of my treatment, and I look back on all these memories and say, wow, like I could do this.
One Summit runs Climb for Courage programs throughout the United States, and it's not just the children who benefit from the program.
It feels good to know that I'm helping them and that they're taking something away from it. But I believe that, we get a little bit more than they do because it's such a rewarding experience, and it's really what made us all want to become SEALs in the first place.
Earlier this year, Parker was hospitalized with complications from his MS. But there was a catch. He had accumulated $10,000 in pledges to One Summit if he could complete the Boston Marathon. Just days before the race, he left his hospital bed and then flew to Boston to run his first marathon.
I knew when I came out that I was going to be hurting because of all the medical stuff before that, but I was not going to not finish. It always made me feel good to be caring about others more than myself, so I think it's just a continuation of that.
Like some sort of superhero, the ailing Navy SEAL completed the marathon, raising $10,000 for one summit.
If someone can do the things that Parker's doing with his own health issues and everything, it means that Caden can do anything too.
You can't quit, you can never give up, and you're so much stronger than you think you are if you just kind of look inside and know that you have people around you that support you.
What about if you move your right knee, your foot up there? Nice. I got you.
He's a hero to me because he's one of the most inspiring people that I've met in my whole life, and he just makes me feel 1,000 times better when I'm near him.
So, is Parker Cornell the superhero he dreamed of being as a kid? Well, no, but he may be even better. A real-life hero.
High five. Nice work, buddy.
Thank you.
I don't know if I deserve that feeling from so many amazing kids, but it makes me feel good inside.